Hello, I just wanted to share my very first junk journal with you. It was made out of a cereal box, and I used some craft packing paper that came in one of the boxes from something that I ordered. I did sew it in. It is 2 signatures, and I made a little dangle charm, and I used a little ball pin from Liz Benavita's shop, and I cannot remember the name of it. If it comes to me, I'll remind you. This is, the closure was made out of sari silk. I put a couple eyelets in, just for some stability. And the paper I used, and this was from the Paper Studio, and I believe I got it from Hobby Lobby, and it was the Denim and Pearls collection. This is the first page. I used some more of the craft paper on the inside as well. This is some butterflies that I fussy cut out from Pinterest. Did a little bit of distressing with some Tim Holtz distress ink. I believe I used Vintage Photo and Walnut stain through this whole book. Here's some more of the paper. I made a tag with some ephemera that I printed from Pinterest. A little bit more journaling space. Another little library tuck pocket with some lace trim. Another fussy cut butterfly. This is just a little bit more lace trim, the cotton lace, with some tickets that I stamped and coffee dyed, and a piece of index card with some more of the craft paper that I did some stamping on with a ticket for a tab. That's just the other side. This is just a note. This paper is, and a lot of these through here are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and it is called the Love is Chic collection. I used the collection 1 and 2 and some of the vintage ephemera from there. I also have some ephemera in here from Tim Holtz, and some guest checks, and this is just a pocket. This is a vintage paper bag, and that's from Denise Practice Makes Pretty. She's on YouTube, and her Etsy shop is A Tattered Dream. And I also got some of the fibers from her shop as well, and some of the glassine bags that are in here. This is just a envelope flip with some paper in there to journal on. It's been coffee dyed. And I also made a tag up in here, just with a Pinterest image that I downloaded, and some yarn that I had gotten, and some of the fiber from Denise's shop, and some book page, and one of the little glassine bags with some of the small chat stickers from Tim Holtz, a little bit of book paper that I did some layering with another image I downloaded from Pinterest, another index card that I did some punching and stamping on. Another one of the craft sheets that has another tag tab in it. This is another pocket. I do not remember where I got these from. And I did some stamping, and I did a little bit of layering and sewing on this one, and just some more journaling spots. This is just a piece of cardstock I believe I got from Michaels. And these are just some more pieces that I can journal on the back of. I did a little bit of layering with some book page and ephemera pieces. This is a book page that I made into a pocket. I actually got those ideas from Patricia Viramontes, and she is on YouTube as well. She does a lot of tutorials on making things out of the book pages that we use from Gutting Books. And they are great. She has all different kinds of pockets and flowers and all kinds of things in there. So I got quite a few ideas from her. Here's some more of the Tim Holtz ephemera, along with a guest check in here as well. And this is some more of the Ephemera's Vintage Garden paper. Some of the Tim Holtz Botanicals layered with some book paper, and some of the Denim and Pearls pages. And some of the fibers from Denise's shop. I also used a book page. Here's another paper. I don't remember what paper collection this is out of, but I did some coffee dyeing on that one. Just some ephemera I downloaded either from Google or Pinterest, and some very large hearts on a string. I'm sorry if I'm not staying in frame here. here is another book page, you know, some more little tags and tickets, or tags and journaling spots. I also used some seam binding that I dyed with, I think I used markers, honestly, and some paper clips for just for decorations. And then this is another book page, another piece of the whatever you want to call it, the craft paper. Maybe that was from a piece from the bag, and I just folded it up, did a little bit of stamping. Here's another piece of that bag with a ticket that I made with some, I believe that's Tim Holtz ephemera, and some of the fibers. This is just a little envelope that I made, and another piece for journaling that I had stamped and put notes on it. And I just used a little piece of the Tim Holtz ephemera to hold my envelope shut. A little bit of stamping up here. This is another Tim Holtz, and this is just a doily from Denise's shop. And another ticket tab. This is, you know, another paper that I folded, you know, just for some journaling. And another piece of ephemera. I'm not sure where that one came from, with a little tuck spot I used from some of the paper bag. That was extra. This is another pocket with another tag in it, which was a pocket with a tea bag and some of the fibers and some yarn. I believe this fiber up here was from Denise's shop. Some more ephemera that I put in here, and another download from Pinterest. A little bit of sari silk on top, and I believe that is from Pen and Hook. They're on Etsy. And I also have another index card here. Some more things. I don't know if this is something I printed off, I think, from Pinterest. This is some more of the Ephemeras Vintage Garden. I don't remember if this is somewhere off of Pinterest or off of Google. Just really cute, the little bicycles. And some more of the cotton trim with another ticket tab. This is just doily tuck, doilies from Denise's shop, from Tattered Dream, and one of Tim Holtz botanical butterflies that I used. Some more of that coffee dyed paper. This was a download of a button card from Pinterest, and I just put a little bit of the botanical flowers from Tim Holtz on there, and a little bit of the cotton trim at the bottom. Some journaling on the back. Another index card for more journaling. And this is one of the tuck flips, but this one actually was used some of the rest of the extra piece of bag that I had. Another Tim Holtz ephemera piece, and another doily. This one flips as well. This is just another tag that I made out of the paper, studio paper, with some ephemera pieces in it from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and some, I believe that's the botanicals as well from Tim Holtz. And a little more cotton trim, some more index cards with some stamping, and a little tuck pocket. That's another piece of the Ephemera's Vintage Garden. This was actually a free download that you can print on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like it's coffee dyed. This is just another glassine bag from Denise's shop. I did a little bit of layering with some newspaper and some of the botanicals from Tim Holtz, and some tags that I printed off from Pinterest and Denise's, or not Denise's, but Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and then some of the paper from Paper Studio. And there's also a tuck spot behind it on a book page. And this is another tab ticket, or ticket tab. Some more of Ephemera's Vintage Garden paper. She's got beautiful, beautiful kits. Some more paper. Different, I don't remember what kind of paper this is, just something I had. Did a little bit of coffee dyeing on it, and another guest check. And this is just another ephemera piece that I printed from Pinterest. This is from that same paper collection. Another ticket tab. This is just a playing card that I did a little bit of Mod Podge to put some paper that I printed from Pinterest on. Another piece of Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Just some more stuff that I found on Pinterest and printed. I thought it was cute. Such a little, I don't know if it's like a mileage log or something. Just put a couple of sheets in there to make a little booklet and you can journal on the back. Another index card for journaling. And another ticket tab here. Belly band with some more of that cotton trim and a couple pieces of ephemera that they can journal on the back of. Just another piece that I got off of Pinterest and printed. This is just some pieces that I found on Pinterest and some little vintage needle pockets, like what they used to put them in. And just fussy cut it out and put them in here. It's just another little picture from Pinterest, and it's for journaling. It's a little tuck spot there. Here's another picture of a vintage needle book, and another piece of index paper for journaling. This is just a doily that's folded in half, and some more of the cotton trim. I'm sorry if I'm not staying. And this just says a little note. Another one of the glassine bags that were coffee dyed with some layering and book page and some of the other ephemera from Tim Holtz Botanicals, and a little bit more ephemera that I found on Pinterest and some from Tim Holtz. Another tuck spot back here. So another piece of Ephemeris Vintage Garden. Just put a little bit of cotton trim on the paper clip. And this is another piece of that I did some punching on. Piece of ephemera printed. And this is the middle of the second signature with the very large hearts on a string again. I put a little bit of washi tape in the middle just to, kind of reinforce it a little bit because it was kind of delicate once I did the tea dye and took it out of the oven. It kind of got not really crispy, but it's just, the cardstock that this is very, very thin. This was just another index card with some stamping, coffee dyeing, and do some journaling on. Another piece of sari silk. Another piece from Ephemeris Vintage Garden. This is a tea bag that I used to make a pocket. And just has a little piece of paper in there. I believe this is a Prima flower with a piece of a little bird from the Botanicals from Tim Holtz. This is the other half of that tea bag that I used with a little bit of cotton trim. Another ticket with some sari silk on top. Just another little pocket envelope that I made with some book page and some ephemera to do some journaling on. And this is just another page that I did some coffee dyeing on with a ticket tab. And this is just the other part of that doily that's folded. Some more of the craft paper to do some journaling on. This is another one of the plain cards that I did some Mod Podge with a napkin on. And there is actually a tuck spot back here as well. And this is just another little tuck spot here. Another book page. Some more of the guest check and index card. More sari silk, another little envelope with some paper in it to do some more journaling. And this is just a pocket. Another tuck spot with a guest check in it. Another piece of the Ephemeris Vintage Garden, some book page, some more of the Mod Podge on the plain cards. This is one of the flowers from Patricia. Shows how to do them on her YouTube. Patricia Villamontes, I think I'm saying that right. And just some other images that I found on Pinterest. Some more of the Ephemeris Vintage Garden. This is just a little tuck spot here as well with some of the cotton trim washi tape. And this is some more of that Paper Studio paper and just an empty envelope that I stuck in there. Some washi, and this was from A Tattered Dream from Denise's shop. from Practice Makes Pretty on YouTube. It's just a library pocket with card. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching.